If you could, just off the top of your head real quickly, favorite James Bond movie?
Movie? I mean,
Yeah.
Casino Royale is definitely the best one, in my opinion. I love Casino Royale.
You know, I need to ask you, what era James Bond movies have you seen?
I mean, I've seen most of them. I don't really care for Timothy Dalton all that much. I like
Me
Pierce
neither. Me
Brosnan.
neither.
I just think those movies didn't age well, especially because during that time Austin Powers was coming out, which was literally spoofing those types
Yeah.
of James Bond movies, and then Casino Royale came out and changed everything. So
Casino Royale and the Daniel Craig run of 007, you know, basically made it modernized them and made them more of action movies with a more serious plot to them and stuff like that. The Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond, like it was still the playful like spy movies and stuff like that, which was good, you know, which is good. I appreciate the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond, and I absolutely love the Daniel Craig era of James Bond. But yeah, like I definitely love like the Roger Moore and Sean Connery Bond movies as well. From the Roger Moore era, I'd probably say A View to a Kill is one of my favorites. Sean Connery, it has to be crap. Was it Never Say Never Again? I think that was the one.
that was the one he came back for.
Yeah.
That was like not a quote unquote real James Bond movie, but was a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the opening of that movie is so bad because like he's shooting guns and he's shooting it like this, and you don't see any flashes or any effects come out of the gun. It's just these generic like fireworks effects in the background. It's so bad.
Yeah. For Pierce Brosnan, The World Is Not Enough. One of my all-time favorites. Either The World's Not Enough or Tomorrow Never Dies. Like I can't say for sure because I love Michelle Yeoh, and you know, like I loved her in that movie. But Tomorrow, The World Is Not Enough was just I don't know, like it was just so good. And for the Daniel Craig movies, as I loved Casino Royale, but Skyfall, I think, is my overall winner.
I like Skyfall. I mean, it's definitely the second best Craig movie.
Huh.
I really like Judi Dench's.
Yes, and the
when
fact that Judi Dench was M for 2 eras of James Bond was amazing.
Yeah. So it's Judi Dench. What a Dame Judi Dench.
What a powerhouse actor.
Great actress. Really, really, really miss her as M. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think they might pick this kid to be the next James Bond? Because I know they want somebody young. But
I don't know if they're going to use him. It would be nice, but I don't know if I don't think they're going to use him. What's the guy's name?
It's the guy that plays Dexter in the new Dexter show. But I don't remember what his name is. He's definitely is younger in the game though than he is in like real life. Which I guess
Patrick Gibson.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking at him right now. I don't know. Like I think this is not to say anything about this guy. I think he's a good looking guy, but I don't think he's 007.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. There's only a couple people I really see as 007 right now, and I don't understand why they aren't going after them.
Yeah, the
clear choices are Henry Cavill and Idris Elba. Those are the two choices in my mind.
Henry Cavill is kind of aged out of it, if that makes sense.
Dude, he was. Let's see. Daniel Craig was 43 when he did.
Well, here's the thing. I know that, right? Here's the thing, though. They're definitely looking for a certain like age aesthetic this time.
I know they are.
Yeah, they're looking for a certain age aesthetic this time. Not so much a younger James Bond, but more like a not even like a middle-aged James Bond, because a middle-aged James Bond would definitely be Daniel Craig, Idris Elba. You know. By the way, I think Idris Elba would be fantastic as 007. But you know. But what do I know?
Gosh,
Even
if they just did like
I'm just some random black guy on the internet talking about video games and movies and television. You know, what do I know?
Yeah,